Hey guys, hello, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? This has been a weird week again for me. I've got a little sleeping Duchess. I'm not going to have Doggo Cam on because she's kind of not really in the center of the camera, but this way you can at least see her at the start of the stream. Boozy, you got your notification today? Yes. Well, it doesn't help that I haven't been very consistent either. My anxiety has been really bad the last few weeks, so if I don't stream on a day, it's because I'm tired and anxious, and then I just do a recording instead. But feeling pretty good today. Tom texted me about an hour ago that he was boarding his flight. He's headed home, so at least I'll have my human. I told him I'm kind of like a house cat, and that I'm okay when I'm on my own, but it would really be better if I had a pet sitter or somebody here to look after me while he's away. I just need a body here. I know, Boozy. Today's a better day. I slept a little better. I still was wide awake at 2 o'clock, though. Oh, thanks, Julianne. Yeah, I'm sorry you deal with that too, I'm sure, but it's not cool. First, I had to get over the fact I was going to be home alone, unsupervised in my tweaker neighborhood. And that was fine. But then we had just had the mouse in the house, but we haven't had another one since, knock on wood. So I was afraid I was going to have to trap and release a mouse while he was gone. It was a whole thing. And then putting shoes on a dog 5 to 7 times a day and just silly little things. I know, baby girl, you're worth it, though. That's how she slept next to me this morning. She curled up in a tight ball right against my chest. And then she fell asleep and she kept kicking me. I couldn't get back to sleep because Duchess was kicking me. Silly pup. Oh, OBS. Come on, you need to work. Get the game. You can find it. I believe in you, OBS. Let's give it a minute. Boozy, I got your Discord message. I'm excited to hear how your weekend goes. There's the game. You know what's kind of weird, Boozy? During doing that painting of her in that game, I think I said something like, oh God, what happened to her ear? This has gotten out of control or something. Later in the day, I've decided it was a voodoo painting because later in the day yesterday, she started acting like she was getting an ear infection in that exact same ear. It was her right ear. I don't know how, but somehow I was able to get the malicetic drops in there. I also did a good wipe out of the ear, no gunk or anything really. So I don't know what was going on with her ear, but I think it was the painting. So maybe we don't paint Duchess again. I don't know. But yeah, if you haven't, check out the video on my channel for Art Shop Simulator. They have a free demo right now during the Steam Next Fest. I highly recommend it if you like the simulator games. Being able to create your own artwork is very fun. And I use the term artwork loosely. And I can't wait to see what Boozy and other people do with it when they play. I'm going to have to set up a section in Discord for it. All right, let's continue. I did gather some resources this morning. This is another game that's really good for anxiety. Look at the happy baby cabbage, too. I forgot how cute it is. Moxie's art skills are next level. They're on some level. I don't know what level, but yeah, they're something. They have a really, the developer is pretty active in their Discord. It's a smaller Discord group. But I joined it yesterday and they did a little shout out for me and it was so nice. So if you guys are interested in the game, be sure to join their Discord. Check them out. Give them some love. I think that's going to be a fun simulator. So we need to gather ingredients for the withering can because we're trying to get the ox's soul and we need to wither his crops. So I already got yesterday the pumpkin jack bone. I need to get some word water, weird or word, I don't know. And then a potion of blight. So I just ran around willy-nilly gathering stuff. We'll see if any of it will make the things that we need. Okay, can do that. And then I need this. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did get enough of the bug ichor. You can never have enough bug ichor, am I right? So now I think we put those into the watering can. Tony, hello, good morning. Angel, hello. I hope you're all doing really well. midway through the week. The weekend is almost here. I did post this in my Discord. I should put it in the community section of my channel, just for people who might not catch this stream. There is a very tiny, small chance we will be without power Thursday through Saturday. I don't anticipate it happening, but we're under a fire weather watch because it's very dry, although we're supposed to have rain in like the next hour. We're under a fire weather watch for high winds and dry conditions. So when that happens, PG&E, our power company, does these public safety power shutdowns where they just cut all power to neighborhoods, so their lines won't spark fires. So we are listed in one of the counties, and I looked up our neighborhood, and our neighborhood is in one of the areas that could be affected. It's really slim, though. Yeah, I hope not either. It does bite the big one. We're more prepared for it now. We have a bigger generator. It still isn't enough to run my computer and all that kind of stuff because it's not a whole house generator, but it runs the fridge and we can charge stuff and all of that. But yeah, this happened back in 2020 and we didn't have power for 3.5 days. It was actually like 3 3/4. I was counting. And it sucked. I had nothing. I had no like puzzles. I just had a little Kindle. I didn't even have a tablet. And all I could do was read books on my tablet and eat popcorn out of a big popcorn tin my mom had sent me for my birthday. So it's sucky, but that's why I don't complain though, because it doesn't happen very often, and I doubt it'll happen here. And I know other people have it so worse over there on the East Coast with the hurricane and tornadoes. I'm not going to complain. I'll just be thankful that everybody's safe here. So let's go ahead. But just wanted to let you know, if you don't see me and there's no word from me, that's why. I need Tom at home to do a hotspot for me because I can't do it with my crappy phone. So good times. You're still playing I'm Future. Nice. Thinking about starting a new playthrough of Immortal Life. I keep forgetting about Immortal Life. I did one video for it. Very much enjoyed it. And then never got back into it. I need to do that. You've never had a fire weather warning where you live before? It's not fun. It's not fun. It's very scary. Okay, I will take some work. Oh, it will take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of potions. Heck yeah, we are. So we're going to add the potion of blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. The toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. Okay, so what will we add next? I'm not going to reread the duplicate dialogue. Word water. A good amount of word. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that quite right. We'll dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal. And now we're going to add... Hey, Jolene! Lurking today and helping your daughter do her math homework. I hope that goes well. Any spot Moxie's at is a hot spot. Woohoo! Yeah, no. If by hot you mean PJs and messy hair, heck yeah, it is. Actually, I'm showered and my hair is brushed and teeth are brushed, deodorized, all of that before the stream today. I'm feeling fancy. I wasn't sure what time Tom would be home, so I'm like, oh, we better shower first. Okay. Let's add the pumpkin jack bone. I hope you guys are having a good day. You all always cheer me up. Okay, you crush up the impish bone into fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. Nice. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Take it. All right. Let's go wither the ox's crops. This way? You'd think I would remember. I just did this not that long ago. No, oh well, I can get there from here. Oh, I bet I could get water from this. I didn't even think of that. I can. I wonder if I ran all the way to the well at any point to get water when I could have just done it there, and I bet you I did. Whoops. All right, you are so going the wrong way. Well, we're close. I'm close to the road. Just had to go through this gate. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't north of me. You do get flood warnings, tropical storm, hurricane warnings, the occasional tornado warning, and heat. Just a few things. Just a few warnings. I'll take the occasional fire warning, I think, because the risk, the chances are so low where we are. I'll take that. And then, you know, an earthquake, it just surprises you. You get about a 20-second warning, and that's it. We had that during one of my streams a while back. It was last year, I think, but it was far enough away that I didn't feel it. I just got the warning on my phone, and it was so loud that scared me, probably more than a little earthquake would have. Hey, I thought I told you to beat it. He raises his hoe and brandishes at you menacingly. Oh yeah? Just wait till you see what I do to your crops. Haha. That's what you get for making a deal and sacrificing your family for bountiful crops. He did not care for that. California's always burning. I know. Earthquakes are just a fun little surprise, right? It's just like a little roller coaster ride. I think, aren't you under your area as well? I think when I was looking at the state map, Busy, I don't know exactly where you live, but the gist, I think you're in like an orange zone too. Hot and dry and all of that. You've gotten super lucky to get narrow to medium miss on hurricanes since Irma in 2017. Thank goodness. Knock on wood that continues for you, Julianne. All right. I love, by the way, these little portraits and stuff that pop up. They're really beautifully well done. High desert, good times. Yeah. And as I'm talking, there's sirens going by outside. You watch the sickness spreading up to the stalks, to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. No, what's happening? Harvest Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal, please. I sacrificed too much for this. I mean, he sacrificed his family. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything, This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Oh, bye-bye, ox. Oh, yeah, Julianne, I would just be thankful that it hasn't hit you then. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. That's probably the soul we need. Yep, the ox. Collect the soul of the ox. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard-shelled seed, the soul of the ox. All right, so I heard that in the old Asheron Call to narrator, quest complete. I used to love that voice. I should find that if there's a YouTube video. Quest advanced. You just always felt so accomplished in Asheron's Call 2 when you heard that. It's like, yes. So we still need the leech in the swamp and the snake in the forest. And who is this? Oh, it's the ox's family. Oh, they look so sad. Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. Ma, what happened? Welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did it, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us? Where is he? Where is my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again, and you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting this curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. Oh, we helped them. Don't worry now, child. We won't ever have to fear him again. Aww. So hopefully they will be able to have a very nice farm of their own. Let's get some dog hair. I don't think I have very much of that. I need you. And you. Oh, this just reminded me. So, for some reason, making the soporific morsel reminded me I have to cook tonight. Boo. That's been one nice thing with Tom gone. Like, I made like 3 nights worth of tacos, but you know, I cooked the meat all at one time. So I had like 3 nights worth of tacos. And then I had cereal one night, and then I made some just frozen, like jarred sauce and frozen meatballs for some spaghetti and meatballs. It's like, oh, now I have to cook. I've only made 2 things in like the whole last 5 nights. I think I'm doing meatloaf though. Not too hard. That's a good pup. Good pup. Should we get some more eggs? I hear you. I hear all these little Januki chickies. Oh, there's one. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Is that one you already dropped? Okay. And we might as well use our trowel while we're here. And then we're going to go work on the swamp. We have to go find out what happened to that woman's missing husband. He was headed for the sick house, I think it's called. Let's look at our journal. Oh, and the Sleeping Maiden will do as well. Oh, no, that's what we're doing, the Sleeping Maiden. So, yeah, I think we're going to visit. Yeah, we'll work on this one. Let's track it. Visit the sick house west of the swamp. Someone has been at the sick house far too long. It's time to find out why. So this is for the Leech. That'll be our 3rd soul. Just out here, you know, gathering souls, doing what we do. I could fast travel. You know what? I've never really used it before. Let's try that out. Inventory. So I can make these. I don't think it takes much. Let me see to make one of those. No, I have tons of the stuff. So yeah. Return home. Time to go home. Hearthsea. Oh, I love that it gives you an extra little menu to pick whether or not you want to use it. So now we can fast travel to the swamp. Handy dandy. Boozy, by the way, if you're still there listening while you're at work, I had so much fun watching your Graveyard Keeper. That is the name of the game, right? I just then thought Trapper Keeper. I loved watching your stream on Monday. You're here. That was so fun. You're making me want to play it, but I just don't have time. I've heard it's a really good game, and I'd never seen any gameplay of it until I watched yours. It looks so fun. Oh, shoot, that guy's cranky at me. Stop. Oh, how far are you going to follow? Everything in the swamp gets cranky at you. This area is a little tricksy. Snag vines and a hatchet for you. Okay, let's do it just for funsies. Snag vines. Oh, sewing kit. I don't have a whole lot of skeeter snoots. Maybe we'll hold off till we need it for sure in case I need those for something else. You always feel so manic, but you're just super excited about that game right now. I feel that way when I play games, especially like at the start of the stream, and then I kind of settle down into it. This isn't the right way. Do these things... These don't do anything, do they? No, rising body. Plant growth throughout has lifted this body almost to standing. Still dead, though. I wanted to come in here because I see what looks like salts. And I don't have very much salt. And the nettles. And really, can one have too much ichor? Oh, that's right, this thing. No, 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 no. Oh, let's see what... I forgot what I have to do with you. Oh, a sacrifice. Again, I think I shall wait till we need it for certain. Oh, these guys respawn quickly. Let's give a little snip. Snip, snap. Kind of want to see what's past him, but I also just don't want to tick him off. Okay. So I think we just need to keep heading west to the sick house. Past that dude. He's right on the bridge, though. Rotten aperture. That's where we come into the world. Into the darkwood. Don't go in. There's absolutely no good can come. All right. That's to the sick house. So keep going west and then south a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to run past you. Leave me alone. Where does this way go? Oh. Seeker vine. I don't know that I'm going the right way. Oh yeah, I think I am now. Gotta be careful in these swamps. Snail shells, lots of snail shells and frogs. This could keep me busy a while. Stay on track, stay on track. Hey, Elowen, how are you? Very good to see you. All right, we're at the sick house. I need my tea. Oh, it's so good. It still has ice in it. Okay, we have a nurse here. You're good. I'm glad to hear that. Hope Miss Kitty's doing well and still taking her medication. Hold on now. This sick house is full to the brim and festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients, I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? She's well. Oh, good. What a good kitty. We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread the sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded, I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the Leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. Hey, Alan. Very good to see you. The Leech? That's the doctor of this place? The best in the land. I don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak to her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I cannot in good conscience allow a person of your years to enter such an infectious space without a proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any to spare. What's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Well, it's a pretty basic prescription. If you bring me the components, I'll be able to mix and administer it. Then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. I should have all the ingredients, I think. Oh, we need 1 more bug ichor. Boo. We've got thistles. We've got lots of lazy grass. Okay. So let's get the bug ichor. I don't know why hitting F. Oh, see, hitting F doesn't leave, but if I click it or hit escape, it does. All right. So let's get... which bugs are giving me the bug ichor? Is it just from the little... Look at all the ingredients I have, too. Bug ichor. I'll have to use my G. I think it's just... I can get it... Oh, I think I need the little wooden meat steaks or whatever they're called. I think... I don't... The flying ones may give us some... So let me do that right now. I'm using my brain and I hope it's working correctly. Let's see. Useful newts, dragonflies, and bats. So yeah, let's use it. Let's try it on a couple of dragonflies. I think it works similar to the traps, but if I could get 2 of them to kind of come near it, that would be awesome. And they both flew away. By the way I've learned you can pick up the traps you place. There we go. Alright, that did not give us bug ichor. Oh, yes it did. Nice. Okay, so now we can go back. We've got everything. What game you're playing? You were too late to hear it. I am, this week I started a fresh playthrough of Wytchwood. I have the link to their Steam page, but it's on every console. This game came out, I was going to say I have it in the description, but this game came out, I think 3 years ago, if not longer. You just walk up to it and click on it. I don't have one to place down right now because I put down one of the snare traps or whatever they're called earlier to get a squirrel and it ran away from me. So I'm like, well, now what do I do? So I just went over and clicked on it and it picked it right up. But yeah, this game has been out for years. It didn't do well when I first played it on my channel. And I've been wanting to get back into it. So I thought this just seemed like the perfect time. We are this little witch who has woken up after I don't know how long we've been asleep. We've been working, apparently we made a contract with a demon goat at some point in our past. We have a sleeping maiden on our property, and if we do what the goat asks us to do, he will help us save her or wake her up or save her soul or something like that. It's just a lovely fairy tale with a lot of gathering and crafting. So we've collected 2 of the souls. We're now working on the 3rd. I think there's like 12 souls overall, but we're doing the first 4. All right, I've collected the things. I think I have them. There you go. Here's the bug ichor. You place a sloshing jar of ichor in the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, but doesn't ask where it came from. I was going to play it on my Steam Deck this morning, and I forgot to charge it, so that's charging now. But I'm sure it played really well on the Switch, so I'm going to guess it's really good on the Steam Deck. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract. Okay, yeah. Here's your thistle. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She's careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. Okay, here comes your lazy grass. The nurse takes the dried grasses you have been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into powder. The nurse nods at you, gathering all the ingredients into a small hand-sized mortar. You hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, stinky liquid. That's where you're playing it? That's good. I hope you're enjoying it. I find it so chill and just really, I love the story. And it's one of those, it's really easy to just pick it up. If you just want to gather resources for a while and veg out, you can do that. And then if you want to just play through the story a little bit here or there, you don't have to rush through it. It's very much go at your pace, and I like that. I can assure you it beats growing lumps where no lumps should be. Speak for yourself. One can never have enough lumps. Oh my. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. After stabbing into your flesh several times, she fails to find any veins with the point of the needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology? Give it here. I'll do it. We do have an interesting physiology for sure. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs into your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick. The leech is very busy. Okay, so we're going to go inquire about the husband or the old woman. This is whose soul we need to get next. Yikes. Look at all the flies. This is not a very hygienic sick house. Sickly person, looks like death, likely not long from it. Another unfortunate patient in the care of the Leech. Has seen better days, surely. Bedridden for the time being. Does not really seem to be getting any better. This is tragic. A bit greenish around the gills. Aches and pains aren't even the half of it. I love that they've actually put a different description for each patient. An unfortunate victim of unfortunate circumstance. Has been here longer than he can remember. And then there's some crimson wine back there. Thick, dark wine that clings to the inside of the bottle. An open-topped barrel, decent for temporary storage, not as much for retention. Okay. Hello. The music got serious. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the Leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones? Oozing of eyes? Skin rot? Perhaps a yellow liver? Let's get you examined. Ooh, no thank you. The Leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. No thank you. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I'm here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come to me have twisted this or broken that, before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then, how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify the missing husband? I miss that man with the beard. Okay, so he probably had a beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? Okay, short with a beard. Leave me alone. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's the beardy guy you're looking for? There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. They're sleeping. Looks like they could use the rest. A husband? Yeah, he had a darker complexion. So short, darker complexion, beard. I don't know why I keep trying to go around that way. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? Can't find the short guy? Sorry, I can't help you. It's the beardy guy you're looking for. This patient just stares into the distance, silent. Gonna steal the things from the chest. Hey, Wondrous Lantern Productions. Sorry, how are you? Hope you're having a really good Wednesday. Alright, so we have deduced the description. I don't remember what this wine's for. I think we're going to need it later for something. Well, do you have any better idea who exactly you're looking for? Shorter than most. I'm going to need a bit more than that. Darkened features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. He had a beard, but I want to say he had a grand moustache. But he wore a full beard. Ah, yes. I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp, he must have contracted the plague. I have a feeling he didn't get the plague till he got to the sick house. You're doing well, just been off and on palea? Aw, well thanks for popping in. I hope you're having fun in Palia. I don't know why. I've kind of burned out on Palia a bit. And there's some things I want to do in the game. And I have some build ideas, and I haven't had the motivation. I don't know why. I'm always blown away when I see what other people are doing in the game. His condition declined rapidly, I'm sorry to say. In the end, there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seemed to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. Oh, you got your glider! Nice! That's so fun. That was one of my favorite things to do when I started playing, just running around jumping and gliding and climbing. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return to the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Ugh. Not a pleasant place. Was it raining when we went in there? I can't remember. I'm not sure if the game is having dynamic weather or if it was raining. Gonna get some thistles and things along the way. I need something specific. Oh, salts for the leeches. I think they only give us blood, so... Oh yeah, those little guys though too. Can I do another stick? Those are how we get the eyes. Hopefully he's still around. Oh. Okay, he got it. Good. I was afraid that little dragonfly was going to swoop in and get it. It's a very comfy game, but I do see room for improvement. Yeah, it's just finding the balance of what to focus on and such. You're terrible at that. Always doing 8 things at once. I know. I can get that way as well. Oh. Wait, do we have to go back that way, or did we not come this way? Troll, an impassable hulk, unless perhaps he likes you. Yeah, we went the wrong way. Do we know his... Okay, I don't think I need to deal with him yet. So let's just keep doing. We'll head back to the old woman, let her know about her husband. Leave me alone. Oh, there's more salts. Let's go get the salts. I just noticed this Wickerman thing, this little wicker type statue. Or not statue, but whatever that is. Alright, back at her little house. Yeah, you can get water here. I bet you I've totally ignored that before and just gone all the way back to the fields. Go get the soot sprite. Where did you go? Oh, I see you. They're so cute. Sorry, little snail. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, an expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. I thought she was going to say my nerves. He was getting on my nerves. It's why it took you 2 weeks to get your glider. I love it. Hey, gamer. Hello, hello. How are you? It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague of all things. So where is the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me. But her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Brimstone and Bandersnatch. I know I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? You've been better? Oh no, gamer! I'm so sorry. Sending hugs your way. Hey, Robert. It's good to see you. I suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd go do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body would already be reduced to worm farts. Not worm farts. Hope you're doing well, Robert. Aw, gamer, I hope it gets better very, very soon. At least you don't have worm farts. What am I to do with this circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisks should explain the rest. I do think I recall seeing those running around earlier. Oh, need my trowel for that. Oh my gosh, it's only 10:44 and I'm already hungry for lunch. I ate breakfast way too early. I don't know that it's this way. I went south more than... Oh, no, it is this way. I ate breakfast so early. It's like, is it lunchtime yet? Oh, yeah, yeah. Excuse me as I cough. I can't even ay without coughing. Ornately dressed, but for what and by whom? Adorned obelisk. Skyward obelisk. Ornately dressed, but for what and by whom? We have rooted and ornamented. Adorned. Okay. You brush off a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You will need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. All right, so we need to collect a drake fang from the swamp. Craft apothecary humors. Craft a necromantic charm. Let's see what we need for these things. So for this, I need to do wicker work. Okay, and oh, I need to go get a pumpkin jack bone. Oh, I forgot what the pumpkin jack's weakness was. Okay. We're gonna need, I think for the drake. Oh, maybe not. Wait, is that what this guy? I gotta explore a little bit, figure out who and what things are. You have leftover falafel? You know, I've never had falafel. I'd probably like it. Oh, shoot, that thing hit me. I now need to do a healing potion. Oh, I have one. Rude. There we go. No, you're not a drake. And that thing's about to hit me. That's a troll. So I need to go back over where those little bodies were. Was that a drake over there? Yeah, over here. Drake. Okay, we need a snacrifice. That's right, a snacrifice. Let me stay out of trouble. Oh, no worries, Robert. I'm just glad to know you're doing good. I hope you were out of town for good reasons. Hey, Jolene, you did put this game on your wish list. I think I saw that comment. I hope you enjoy it. It's been around for a while, and I'm so excited to finally be playing it. Okay, let's see what we need for the snack. All right, I need to make some of this, and this. Oh, cool. We have just enough. We have 2 dragonfly wings. I'm always low on stuff like that. All right, and for this, we need to make witch spice. Okay, got that. Okay. Nice. So we feed that to him, and then we use our shears. Let's place that down for him. Okay, we got the Drake Fang. Can I give him pets? Dozing like a happy puppy. I'll leave him to it. That's so adorable. Cute. Let's get these two while he's asleep. Some of the recipes get a little more complicated with all the ingredients we need. Alright, so now for the humors, I think I know I'm missing stuff, and I should always just write it down so I don't have to keep looking it up, but you guys can just watch me look stuff up. Humors and a charm. So for the charm, oh, that's right, the pumpkin guys. And the humors, we can, oh, I need some more bug ichor. All right, for bug ichor, we need more of these things. How much ichor am I gonna need? I only need 2 more. Hey, Rainbow. You're performing in a box. Okie dokie. I'm glad it was good, Robert. Okay. There's one flying around here. I don't think I get ichor for them, but I want to check. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong thing. I don't know if that works on those guys or not. I don't think it does now that I'm looking at it, and I'm almost out of hearts. So that was kind of silly. Oh, you can hear the heartbeat. Oh, nice. 1 potion healed up 2 hearts. All right, I want to go pick my little thing back up. Oh, okay. Okay, there came... That dude flew into it, so that was nice. We got some bug ichor. How much did I get? I didn't see, but we're going to need more anyway. Let's find another bugs. I think it's like the traps. I'll just place it, and they do come fly to... Ooh! Fly to it. Yeah, it doesn't do a little AoE circle. I forget which things do which, so now I'll remember it's just like the traps. Yeah, you guys need smoke bombs. Can I make any of those just so you guys will leave me alone? Let's make a couple. Girl just wants to pick up her ichor in peace, you know? And then I think I have to use my hatchet. Nice. We were low on the needles. So we got all kind of goodies. Oh, little circle of candles. Okie dokie. Let's use the trowel. You're okay, Frog. I've got a lot of your goop. Thank you, Rainbow. Oh, I've already forgotten what I need. Okay, humors, and charm. And we gotta go get the pumpkin thing. Hopefully I have everything I need for that. I'm trying to rack my brain. What did I use? Oh. Was it just snag vines? I think it might have just been snag vines. Let's make one anyway. I think that's what I used on the pumpkin, the snag vine, and then my hatchet. So we'll fast travel to the fields. The mosquitoes, they suck. They sure do. That's the turkey. And then I think pumpkin's this way? Yep. Let me double check. Yep, snag vine. Look at me remembering things. That's rare. Maybe I should do a few of those while we're here. In case we need more. I want to say there's 3 of those guys. Snag vine. Okay, is there another one over here? Gotcha. Okay, so now I think we can do the charm. Very nice. Brain is braining good. My brain is braining today. We'll see how long it lasts. Oh, yeah. I just love running around the world in this game and just picking up all of the little sparklies. You know what I don't have a lot of is the grain that took me forever to remember where that was yesterday or Monday. So we'll get some now. Click it. There you go. Am I just click? Where am I? Okay, I think I'm just snipping in the wrong spot. There we go. I'm almost tempted to craft a potion, but I think our little fast travel spot's just down here, not far. I love these little gnomes. Oh my goodness, I have forgotten where it is. Oh, you know what? Let me craft a bottle and get some milk. I think I only have 1 milk. See if I can get like 2. Nice. There we go. So I have to remember, it's just right by the cow. You get a kick of how she runs. I know, it's so cute. We don't even know. I guess we're kind of more like a bird with our little feet and our little wings, but our wings are also like our cloak, so I don't know what we are under our getup. She's just adorable. The gnomes, they don't... Well, maybe if I hang out long enough, they haven't seemed to want to hurt me. This is for the obelisks. Eesh. Which way was that? This way? Tooth of a dragon. There you go. You drop the sharp reptilian fang into the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into fine white dust. The southern obelisk asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into an unliving vessel. Hey, you can have the apothecary humors. You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. Lovely. I love a lovely bottle of anatomic liquids. Ugh. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst until only the wet residue remains. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Here's the charm. You place the token of undeath into the basin. It flutters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra of the obelisk snuffs it out. Oh, we have to go get the death certificate for this. Okay. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the Leech would fit the bill. She's not going to get it for us. We're going to have to do something with her wine, I think. I vaguely recall this from my first playthrough. I only got as far as like the first 3 or 4 souls, I think, when I did it before. Game version of Pet Cemetery? Yeah, it's something. I've been thinking of rereading Stephen King's books. I'm just out of good books right now. I don't know what to read. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer. Who knows what sort of disgusting maladies you might be carrying? Yes, I'm a pox-ridden wretch, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply give out death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. Sure it is. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter? Out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think that's a fair trade, don't you? You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine, you'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. Alright, so we need to make a mending poultice, 2 more of those. We've got the dragonfly wings. We need 1 more skeeter snoot. Alright, another skeeter snoot. You just got a new book about UFO sightings in the military? Ooh, we met the author when we were at the Roswell Festival a couple years ago. Boozy. That's pretty cool. I'm always interested in that. I probably would enjoy reading something like that. Okay, so let's make some more of these. Let's make an extra one just for ourselves. And then we need to get a skeeter snoot. So I'm going to need some of this. Oh, I have one. Let's make another. You got enough skeeter snoot? Can never have enough. Love me some of them there skeeter snoot. Actually, let's just put this one down too. I probably should just put several at a time. Wait, oh, they're not the skeeters. That's all right. We'll get the skeeters. I just need more bug bombs. I confused my critters. But we need these wings and stuff too. We're low on this. All right, let's make another bomb. Or 2. All right. I also want to get these. Hey Scream, this game made you... Oh my goodness, okay. I think you've been in here before, but under a different name, saying the same thing about a different game. And I hope you are using that word in the very best way possible. Okay, let's get your snoots. Right. We have everything we need. We have five of the 2 for the skeeter snoots. I always want to try picking up these flowers. We've got dragonfly wings, and we've got the mending poultice. Oof, I feel so bad for these patients. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required medicinal supplies into your hands. here you go with the mending poultice. The leech stuffs the poultice into an unsanitary-looking cabinet without a second glance. Clearly too angry to speak with you, she shoves a list of required... Why am I rereading it? That's just silly. Here are your dragonfly wings. The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of a clear shelf. And here are your snoots. The leech inspects the barbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. I've run your errands, now I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly, I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist, you're welcome, her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hands. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that the leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. I'm sorry, Boozy, but they wrote the word moist. Did I miss Linda? Oh my gosh, Linda, I am so very sorry. I am the worst. I've never heard of this game. It looks pretty wild, so I may have to play it just for the spookiness. It's perfect for this time of year. It's a few years old, Linda. But it's on every platform too. So if you don't want to play it on the PC and want to play it on like the Switch, you can. But I'm so sorry. Boozy, thank you for saying hi to Linda because I totally missed it. I was too busy getting skeeter snoots and mucus. And that was a long time ago too, I think. Oh my gosh. Because Boozy talked about the book and all kinds of things. All right. Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. All right, we'll take it though. So we'll offer that to the obelisk. I'm so sorry, hugs to you too. Hey, Amy Jo, hope you're doing well. Oh, yay. This way? I never know. It all just kind of circles around, I think, anyway. Oh, they're getting so... Oh, yeah, right down here. They're getting so cranky with me, these skeeters. The Northern Obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. All right, we've got your certificate. The humid swamp air has made the paper of the death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through their discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous. I know the word. This game has a lot of words I know, and I read them, and I know what they mean. I've just never said them out loud. You feel the force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the evocation of necrodermis, blah blah. Apply the canopic ointment. Canopic? See words. Right, seems straightforward enough. All I need to do is go fetch the body of that poor fool husband. He should be here in the swamp somewhere. I wonder if he's in that one area where the drake was. Where was the drake? I wonder if he's over this way where these other bodies are. Oh, yeah. This must be where that nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. I'm also going to grab salt. This isn't it. Unfortunate, nonetheless. Similar, perhaps, but not the right body. This isn't the right one. If I click this one, not the husband, this one. Not this one. This poor soul. Oh, where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. This really is so lovely, isn't it? Yeah, Linda, her graveyard keeper. It took me a second. I could not put together JGK. I'm like, I know the game. We just watched it on Monday. They're fun. I need to go back to like the first one and get caught up. It's disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Ew. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-covered tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Oh, God. So, speak to the Frog King in the swamp. The drake's over there. I'm not sure. Oh, well, there's the Frog King. I guess I just speak to you? Much larger than conventional witchy familiar. Yeah, just a little bit. He's so fancy with like his little pink doodads. I just finished dinner. Lovely. I know, I was just saying earlier how I'm hungry. Now I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Har har har, wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites, so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Sorry, I'm not going to read the burps. You were about to go to lunch, but maybe you'll wait. Oh, we should have just been in the fields today. It was much more lovely in the fields. Look, you wouldn't perchance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish. The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning an impossibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma and fall off the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some just desserts for you. The frog rolls his eyes around and around as if daring you to try something. So digestive tablets. Okay. That's what we used on the turkeys, too. What do we need for digestive tablets? Oh, we got to go get, goblin snot. How could I forget? Goblin snot. Were the goblins? Was it the doll for the goblins? I want to say it was. We'll craft one just so we have it. Hey, Kaya-chan, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Okay. Up this way. I think there's even more if I go towards that other... Oh, yeah, the other quest we're going to have to do. But I think there's a goblin guarding the road. Let me double check, though. Yep, dreadful doll. Do I need anything else? Okay. I want him to come where you guys can see him. I'm trying to get him to chase me. Yeah, he just, like, drops his snot. Oop, cranky dryad. Let's make sure that was enough to make what I need. Okay. Got it. Hey, Floby! Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Hi, chat friends. Alright, so which way was that? I just don't even know. Here we go. Oh, shoot, I tossed it wrong. See, you can just click on it and pick it back up. The frog rolls his eyes around and around, so I'm going to see if I can just give it to him. Yeah, here you go. You wrap a juicy-looking grub around the medicinal tablets and offer it up to the Frog King. Your Majesty, I really must find the whereabouts of that gentleman. Perhaps this small tribute will persuade you to loosen your tongue. Oh, you're sick, Kaya? I hope you're feeling better very soon. I'm sorry to hear that. Get well fast. The frog gulps down the tantalizing meal without a thought. Ah, a delectable gift. Thank you, my pretty. Now I already told you where. His nostrils flare for a moment. I don't think we want to be standing in front of him. Then he sneezes, sending specks of wet mucus flying. The frog's throat suddenly expands, filling with gas. The belch that erupts from its lips resonates so loudly that the entire swamp ceases its buzzing. You avert your eyes, but the noise and smell of the frog's explosive eruption almost knock you off your feet. This game is so descriptive. Great Glinda's ghost, what a stench. The frog wobbles on its legs, looking thoroughly emptied. He teeters before rolling his huge body back into the swamp with a thunderous splash. You spot the slippery body of the husband floating in the bog water. Luckily, he seems to be missing some bits and pieces, so he should fold up quite nicely. Stuff him in your satchel. This is lovely. Yeah, I think I'm good now. I don't need lunch. They really did a good job, though, of painting a picture with their words. I'm liking it. Get all these little froggies. Alright, so raise the husband's remains at the obelisks. This should go really well, I'm sure. The circle of power is ready and waiting for its necromantic purpose. Here's your corpse. Blah. With considerable effort, you unfold the husband's decaying body from your satchel and slap it down into the middle of the circle. Invisible shackles wrap around the corpse's limbs and pull it spread eagle against the ground. Strange mist rises from the obelisks, casting everything in a sickening green light. Slowly but surely, the corpse begins to levitate off the ground. It rotates to face each obelisk one by one. Hi, Kilo. So good to see you. No need for pea soup, thanks. Oh no, Allet. Uh-oh. I should probably put a warning on this one. I don't think the rest of it... I think this will be the worst of it today, and the rest won't be quite so gross. Oh, get on with it. I haven't got all day. You give the rotting head a good kick as it passes by you. We are horrible. With a gasp of stale air, the body drops to the ground. I don't know. Did she really want a zombie husband? I don't know that this is what she wanted. Suddenly it bolts upright. Gah. Speak to the zombie husband. Well, hello there. Yeah, Gaia. You caused me a lot of trouble, you know that? The reanimated corpse claws at its throat. Oh, sorry, wait a moment. Near your feet, you see a disembodied tongue flopping about on the ground like a worm. You scoop it up and quickly toss it into the man's gaping mouth. I love this, it's so gross. Blah. Though he moves his jaw, his lurching voice seems to emanate from someplace beyond. Murderer. What? I am not. You were quite dead when I found you. No, Leech murdered me. He clutches at his hollow chest as if trying to feel his heart beating. Gave me plague, drained my blood. Leech murdered others. He swings a limp arm towards the body-filled bog. I knew there was some awful stink about that sick house. What sort of doctor infects her own patients? Check her office. Find proof. Don't you worry. I'll make sure that parasite gets what's coming to her. But you should head back home. Your wife is worried half to death about you. He turns and looks longingly over his shoulder. You can hear his vertebrae popping. Yes, I late. As he shambles into the choking mist, he gives you a crooked nod of thanks. Well, hopefully his wife will feel the same. So let's go search the Leech's office. I don't know if I'd want my zombie husband to come back home. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to cook for him, or at least as long as I didn't have to. And if he just lives off my brains, that's a small meal, not gonna last long. You can hear his vertebrae popping. I felt that. Oh no. Hi, just ignore me. While the Leech is busy with her patients, you rifle through the contents of the various cabinets in her office. Mostly dried herbs and potions. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That is until you notice a suspicious-looking bookcase set against the wall. The books are all fake, just chopped down spines glued to a solid plank. Your fingers race across the medical titles and quickly find a loose volume. With a click of a switch, the whole bookcase swings open to reveal a secret compartment. Your heart jumps at the sight. Racks upon racks of bottled blood are arranged like fine wines. Each vessel meticulously catalogs the name, description, and age of its source. It looks like that thirsty slug's been sapping the living for years. Hey, Essence, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, I'd be the food. Like I said, it would be a small... not a whole lot of brains here. Not a feast. On a nearby table, you spy a decanter half filled with ruby red liquid. You wonder whose blood it contains. A dash of salt would remind that slimy worm that there's worse things out there than bloodsuckers. I have salt. Salt the Leech's wine. Okay, do I have to actually craft it? Oh yeah, I have to craft it. Spirit salts. We need another unveiling powder. Craft that. Okay. Spritz. Oh, that didn't... Okay, did that... I was afraid that didn't do it. You sprinkle a generous amount of embalming salts collected from the graves of the Leech's victims into the decanter. As the salt dissolves into the bloody cocktail, you hear the telltale squelching of the good doctor's approach. What are you doing? Can't you see that this is my private office? I've already helped you enough, so there's no reason you ought to be here. She hastily shuffles you out of the room. Now get out. This place is only for the sick. You're certainly right about that. You walk just out of sight before doubling back to hide behind a withered get-well bouquet. You peer at the vexed Leech as she slithers around her office, checking every cabinet and locker for tampering. She mutters something expletive about nosy old women. Satisfied, she sighs with relief and reaches to pour herself a glass from the tainted decanter. Ah, that addition of black fever adds a certain nutty quality. Maybe it will pair well with an infusion of peat moss, palsy in the next batch. Are these boozy loomer-type cocktails? I don't think so. She takes a sip, waiting just a moment before throwing her head back and guzzling it all down. Lovely. Sharp flavor, full body too. Suddenly, the Leech snaps to attention. Her limbs start out, writhing with uncontrollable gestures. She stabilizes herself against the table as sweat pools on her brow. The decanter shatters against the floor in an explosion of glass. What's happening? The Leech spasms as the tendrils of ghostly spirits begin to suck the moisture from her body. You watch as she dwindles in size, shrinking like some horrible raisin. Oh. lovely. So I think now we can grab her soul. Oh, yep, the leech. Collect the soul of the leech. Achievement. You inspect the mummified worm, pressing in between your fingers slightly. Drained by the very spirits. Yeah, cocktails. Drained by the very spirits she was supposed to be healing. Oshizu, hello. Welcome in. In your fingertips, you make out the faintest of heartbeats, the soul of the leech. Snooch! Another Sharky raid coming at you. Hey, Moxie. Hey, Snooch. And I thought it said Januki. I wasn't sure. Shark raid. Oh gosh, you guys, we're playing a fun one today. Rita, hello. Memes, Megaly. Linda, so lovely to see all of you. Riz Kim, thank you so much for the raid. I do have subscriber-only chat on just to cut down on the bots. How was Sharky's stream? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what he was streaming today. Oh, wow. I can't remember. I'm the worst. But welcome in. Hope you're all having a really good day. This is an older game, actually. I mean, I do the shout-outs, but I know I don't need to for Sharky because, I mean, hello. His channel is huge. But we might still have a few people. I didn't spell it right. Sharky, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm trying to remember what I saw you were playing today. Oh, Pioneers of Olive Town. That's right. That's a game I never finished. But thank you so much for the raid. I'm playing an older game. This game's been around for years. It's called Wytchwood. And we are this witch who is gathering souls right now to help fulfill a promise we made to a demon-possessed goat to help awake a sleeping maiden. We've just gotten our third of 4 souls for the first part of this. Yeah, Stories, Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. I enjoyed that. I should get back into that one of these days. But welcome in, everyone. So happy to have you here. You just missed out on some really kind of gross dialogue and stuff. But it should be getting a little better now. This looks cool. You always wanted to play this one. I am loving it. It's so well done. They've done a great job with just making it feel like a storybook come to life. And some of the descriptions, though, have been a little out there today. A few people no longer feel the need to eat their lunch. So apologies for that. Her little chicken feet awaken your inner Baba Yaga. Yes, Snooch. They do. They do. Sharky, I understand if you have to raid and run. I know it's probably getting later in the evening for you and you probably need to eat and do the things. Thank you so very much again. I appreciate it. Hope you all have just been having a great week. I'm going to talk to this nurse here because I think maybe she'll be taking over this sick house. I don't believe it. This was happening right under my nose this whole time. Yes, the doctor here was actually a leech and she was killing her patients and drinking them, making wine out of them. All right, so we have a 4th soul to gather, which is the snake in the forest. I kind of know what area we need to go to for that. So we'll have a little change of scenery, get out of the gloominess. Should probably gather a few more resources while we're here. Just so we have them. Let me craft a few more. Let me look at my inventory. Yeah, we're low on skeeter snoots. We have quite a bit of the blood. How are we doing on ichor? We've got quite a bit of ichor. I probably should get a couple more skeeters though. So let's just craft a couple of the bait sticks for those. But yeah, I have loved this. I first started playing this game, I think it was in 2021, not long after I'd started my channel. We're coming up on my 3rd anniversary. And it just wasn't doing very well at the time. And I thought, well, I'm new. People come to me for Animal Crossing, so let's just keep doing that. But I have always wanted to get back into playing it. And I've just been loving it. So we're going to finally do a whole playthrough of this. I want to see how the whole story plays out. Oh, those are just dragonfly. Oh yeah, skeeters are the guys with the bug bombs. I keep confusing my insects. That's okay, we need these things too. Oops, put you back down. What's everybody else playing right now? Do you have any games you like to play this time of year? Like any spooky games? I decided this would be my game for the season. Can we get both of you here? Nice. I just realized they snore too with the little whistly snore. All right, we got a few more skeeter snoots. Now we can go back to the... Oh, that's right. We haven't been this way either. I think that's going to be further along in the story. Should we try talking to this troll? A fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Ooh, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dissipated. So yeah, I don't think we can do anything with him yet. Oh, this game's just too fun though. I'm loving it. I like too just the chill vibe when you're running around gathering resources and stocking up on all the stuff you'll need. All right, so we can go back to the forest through here. You love you some spoopy games. Oh, Cult of the Lamb is another one I've always wanted to play. I'm going to do another shout out since you mentioned Graveyard Keeper. Because Boozy Loomer has a YouTube channel as well. And she has been streaming Graveyard Keeper. I so much loved her stream on Monday. Y'all need to check out Boozy. You won't regret it. She has lots of great content on her channel, including a lot of Dinkum, some Animal Crossing. I think you're doing a Traveler's Rest members only series. This way to the forest. But yeah, new playthrough of Graveyard Keeper, which I've never played or even seen before, so I'm loving watching hers. It's really good. Okay, so the princess... Well, I'm calling her a princess because we saw that woman sitting on the ground, but we didn't interact with her yesterday. We just have to go across, I think, this little bridge to get to her. And this will be for the snake. Yeah, I don't know why I called you a princess. That's the sleeping maiden back at home I keep thinking of as a princess. Yeah, nice, Snooch. You love watching Boozy stream Graveyard Keeper. Me too. Cult of the Lamb is so good too. It's very easy to adjust difficulty. I've played it a bit. I have it a bitch. Oh my god, a bit. I have it on... I think I originally got it on my Switch, played it a little bit, and I think I eventually got it on the PC. Thinking I would stream it last year and I just didn't have the time. I know, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. But yeah, I like that one would be fun to play over on Twitch. I'm not streaming on Twitch today, by the way. I figured this game's not going to get a whole lot of views, so we're just focusing on YouTube this week. But Cult of the Lamb would be fun over on Twitch because it has Twitch integrations, so the chat members can be members of your cult and stuff like that. Which is really, really cool. I know, Boozy. You know me in words. Oh, Weeping Maiden. Now, this part of the game I did play through when I first played it, and then I think that's about where I stopped it. But to be honest, I don't remember what we had to do for her. I barely remembered the stuff with the leech. Yeah, so... I don't know if I'll have time to do it this year, but maybe next year I'll finally do Cult of the Lamb, or maybe we'll just do it some other season, not just Spoopy. But yeah, I think that would be a fun one on Twitch. Ozzy Nuts' Cult of the Lamb streams on Twitch were so fun. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Aw, Boozy, thank you so much. Like. I always want to say like, like Ozzy does. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? It's too bad I don't do voices. That would make this even better. Tears well up in her eyes as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, there, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old Granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes, swallowing the last of her sobs. She composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved. Such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it. He dumped you? Well, don't worry. There's plenty of other frogs in this swamp. What? No, he loves me and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. Oh, that's so nice. I love seeing the supportive Boozy. Her streams always cheer me up and make me happy. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. Oh, we're so just empathetic, right? The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quaking waterfowl, faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just mad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere. I just know it. She crumbles into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Okay, new chapter, the snake. Let's see what we're supposed to do. Reveal the source of the sounds by the forest lake. Something sneaky is hiding and laughing in the woods. We need to use a revealing powder, it looks like. Did I untrack it? I probably did. Yeah. Track. Or do I... Yeah, I need this. So we've got enough stuff for an unveiling powder. Reveal the source of the sound. Oh, we got more of these little goblin-y guys. I don't remember where exactly I have to do this. Let's look at the map. Do I have to go out to that thing? This is how long it's been since I've done this. Do we just use it around here? Okay, the music seems strongest on this shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. It will be the troll, you think? Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. But I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho ho, hee hee, the musical man, you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there. Just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. Now do I do... Oh. Reveal. Aha. Too canny to snatch without my net. Oh. And we got the pixie. He's so cute, though. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Oh, no. Let me go, you knobbly pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest, what do you know about this music? Music? What music? Alls I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me. I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? It's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see. And right now the door's out on that lake, but you'll never get in. Yeah. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Only fae folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out, unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? We're a pixie, not one of those flamey... Oh, flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh, look, there's a fairy now. Why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. I can't believe we fell for that trick. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. Investigate the basin by the lake. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now little more than a bird bath. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off as if drawn in by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Okay, we've got enough fairy dust, we have enough fireflies, we have just enough blue feathers with one to spare. That's why I spent like a good 45 minutes or so this morning running around gathering stuff. It was a nice way to spend my morning. You shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Directions on how to reveal. Yes, yes, yes. We'll add the firefly. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Okay, now we will add the blue feather. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow. Oh, I need some of my tea. I'm sorry. Hold on. My voice has just been so dry this week. Actually, the last 2 weeks. Okay, let's try this again. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. Very cool. All right, let's go see about this snake. I completely forgot about this whole area. Let me see what people are thinking. Villager, he's got a 1,000-yard stare. She's got an odd glassy look in her eyes. She doesn't seem to even notice you're there. We've got a metronomic juggler. Metronomic. The jugglery on display here is unbelievably consistent, almost hypnotic. Odd glassy stare. There's the weary-eyed bard. His bright clothes stand in stark contrast to his look of tired apathy. What has the snake done to them all? Distant strong man, a well-muscled hulk flexing with a far-away look in his eyes. They're all under the snake's spell. We got treasure chest. Okay. Find the snake in the fairgrounds. First, I want to see if I can use his chest. Oh, got an egg. 3 more coins. So far, we've only needed coins once. The snake would like to meet you. The snake is good to us. Totally not a cult. He seems to be in a trance. Alright, let's go inside the silk tent. Hello. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel? Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch addled. What did you do to them? Yeah, Robert, this is, for anybody curious, I think it is 1999. I'm not sure what it is on the Switch. Probably similar, but I think on Steam, 1999. It's also, I think, available for PlayStation and Xbox. So, like, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you could probably check it out to see if it's there. Robert, aren't you playing the newest Zelda game? How's that going? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I'm here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I'm a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Ah, a skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Whew, that was close. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. You're almost done with it, Robert? Nice. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Let me talk to the bard. Madam. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but nearer away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin, I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious, I stared. I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. Alright, so let's go talk to the maiden. I wonder if we can talk to any of these other people yet. No. I like the music here. Let me see if there's anything else to loot or pick up around. Okay. Oh, the poor dear. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear, sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes, it was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. All right, so yeah, find the shard in the shard in the forest well. We know where that is. Well, I don't know where it's going to be in the swamp, so we'll have to peek around there. And then the forest pixies tree, we'll have to find that. But let's go do the first one. Since we I'm going to go this way, actually. This is a different direction. This might lead to the pixie tree. Yeah. An assemblage of detritus. Is that how you say that word? I know the word. I remember the first time I played this, I stumbled on it too. And fey saliva, but one that some tiny beings call home. Okay. Grab some nits. The snarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. Oh, it's the pixie. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way. We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs. Oh, I've seen one or two of those around. And worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us? And then you'll give me that shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. I mean, his logic is sound. All right. Destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. So we'll have to find shrines and see what their weaknesses are. Oh, here's one right by a dryad. I need a cinder box for you, but what is your weakness? Just interact with it. Nice. So let's go ahead. I'm going to craft a couple of those. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I had to set you on fire. Okay, we've destroyed one. Sorry, fairy. Whack. Oh, there's a goblin. I can probably run by him. Oh, missed a little item. Any other sparkly bits? Let's see if there's another shrine around here. The goblins are weak to the dolls. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, the dreadful dolls should do it for these guys. I think we need a sewing kit. All right. Use that. They'll now be scared of us. Now we just got some nice goblin snot too. Yum, yum. Okay, shiny stone. A little more of that. So there's one more. I think it's down. It's down kind of headed towards if we were to go to the swamp, like this way. Oh, found the goblin. Is it over here? Oh, I know I saw another one somewhere around here. Oh, there it is by the doggo. Okay, we've got to make a little snack. It just helps the doggo have a nice, relaxing nap. Okay, here you go, pup. We'll get a little snip of hair, too. Oh, come on, pup. Oh, let's put it back down a little closer. There you go. Ah, that's a good pup. All right, we can destroy that one. Might as well get these little guys while we're here. Come on, get it. Our changeling roots. Some shiny stones. Where did that fairy go? Well, that's all right. She's probably gone to warn the others about this horrible person destroying their shrines. So now we can go get... Let's see. Yeah, we've done that. So we can go to the tree for the shard there. Let's go into the well. Get that one. Maybe I should get some more water too. How much do I have? Inventory would be helpful. There you go. Oh, yeah, I only have 1 jar of water. So let's craft a few jars. Oh, we're out of clay. We can get more clay in there. I can also get some jars maybe by that other doggo. We'll go check that out. Goblin snot as extra salt in your pea soup. Poor Owlet. You're never going to want to eat pea soup again. Oh, yeah, no more jars, but that's okay. We'll get more clay. We'll leave that doggo alone. Although it would be nice to get the embers, but I think we can kind of sneak around him. As I'm holding the wrong tool. Awesome. Where did that sprite go? Oh, there you are. Oh, hi, doggo. Oh, he tried to bite me. I'll leave doggo alone. All right, so I need to look for some more stuff to dig with my trowel, I believe. Because I would like to get some more water while we're down there. I didn't realize I'd gone through so much. I think we get clay down in there too, actually. So let's try that. Just stock up. Yeah. So there should be a shard down here somewhere as well. I'm not so worried about the toads. They are all over the place. I wonder if that has anything to do with this little creature that's down here. You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Poor little thing. Hello there. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above, while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? 2 thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. Oh, he wants some roast beast. Just like in The Grinch, they had roast beast. I think we can make that. We need the spices. Nice. I have your roast beast. I'm not going to reread the same dialogue. Here you go. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear a satisfied munching from within. And then we take the shard. Very nice. Let's craft pot. Yeah, we'll just do 2 for now. Get 2 more waters. We can get those here. Okay. Hi, little froggy. I'm going to be interested to see if at some point this gate, because it looks like this goes back a little ways. So I'm eager to see how we can unlock this chest as well as this gate. See where that leads. So yeah, we got a lot of clay down in here. Okay, let's go back up. Now the one in the swamp, that's going to be a little trickier. Hopefully it'll show us maybe on our map. I can't pass up a shiny. Oh, wrong way. Oh my goodness. By the way, Tom might be landing soon, so if he does, I don't know if he's going to call me or just send me a text message, so I may just have to take a quick little break if he does. Oh, sorry. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You're fine too, don't hit me. All right, let's see if it shows us on the map. I always hit M for map. You actually have to hit your tab and then go to the map. That's where we can enter the area. Aha. So over towards if you were to go to the sick house. Very good. Oh, look, I forgot to come check on her. Her zombie husband has returned. Thank you, sister. He's good as new. Well, good. She's happy with her zombie. Oh, he loves his wife. That had a happy ending. Also, maybe if you sprain your ankle, don't go to the sick house. You will, in fact, get sick. I can't believe I almost forgot to go check in on them. All these angry skeeters and bloodsuckers and things. Oh my. Oh, there's the shard. Okay. We took out one of these guys before. Dancing totem. These are strange to begin with, but this one especially so. A glistening piece of broken mirror. You catch a glimpse of things that are not you in the reflections. I forget what we did with those. Do they get angry with me? Okay, these animated wooden effigies seem engaged in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. You lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to some other glittering bauble. Okay, so we will now know how to make a moonlight globe. Let's see what we need for that. Glitter bomb. Oh my. Okay, so for this, we need the glitter bomb. We need another pot. We can make that once we have that. And now we have the shiny stones, we've got the bomb, we just need totemic moon drop. Where does one get that? Just says the swamp. That's not ringing a bell at all. That goes back to the forest. Maybe now we can cross the bridge with the Darkwood. Maybe we try and go look there. Let's see if that's a possibility. No? No. I'm trying to remember from 3 years ago. I want to go look. I'm hoping if I walk around, it will trigger some memory. I want to look at which way. Yeah, this way. I want to see if there was something over here. No, I don't think so. We did that already. I need a better clue game. Unless those... Oh, maybe... I wonder if they drop it. There was one of those, like... Yeah, you. Stick totem. I wonder if they drop it. Let's get a snag vine crafted and try that out. Let's move you down here. Put you down here. Snag vine. Need a sewing kit. Let's see what we get. Probably not. No. Oh, wait, we got it. Okay, that is how you get the totemic moondrop. Whew. Okay, so let's craft the moonlight globe. This game is just so fun. I really have been enjoying this so much. Okay, it doesn't need to go on my toolbar. Just making sure. Or did I not craft it? No, I crafted it. Okay. Maybe I can get them to shift their attention. Let's see if it'll work. Moonlight globe. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Take it. Nice. I'm trying to pick it up. Oh, no, that's our thing. I've already swapped it. Y'all. Why am I the way that I am sometimes? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's grab some stuff, too. Let's head back. Which way to the fast travel point? Yeah, just up and around or across and up. Let's go crossing up. I swear this is good for me, for my memory. It's like helping me remember things and what creatures drop what and what you've got to craft for them. Okay, we can go back to the forest and get the one out of the tree. Let's get a little more clay while we're here. I like that we occasionally get coins. I really don't know if we'll have need of more. Oops, missed that. Oh, I saw this sparkle. I thought it was this little rock behind it. I'm like, what's this rock? Let's go say hi to our friend the pixie. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop. I see sparkles and I have to get them. This game really satisfies the loot goblin in me. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock you over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Okay, we'll take it. Why am I so amused by that pixie? What else is back here? Oh, I see him. I'm not going to make a vanishing or the whatever, the thing that shows him, but he's cute. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we had fully explored. Let's give these to the Weeping Maiden. You enjoy the gameplay so much? Oh, that makes me so happy. This is one I really am having so much fun playing. I'm glad to have picked it up again. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. We have. Here you go. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. They did a really nice job writing the story for this. I get very sucked into the story. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. She gazes into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes, oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Oh, no. Babe, wait. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so let's go confront the snake in the fairgrounds. This mirror should help with that. This is the kind of thing I would like to watch somebody else stream as well, because I like listening along to the story while I'm playing my own game or something. Okay, here we go. Back again, take a seat and let me gaze into your eyes. Oh wait, do I have to actually use it? Oh, reflect. Sorry. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. All right, so let's collect his soul. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny, wriggling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that, then. I better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. Very nice. Quest complete. I was hoping to see somebody back here to talk to. Let's see if the bard and maiden are talking. He's playing for her. Looks like the two of them are working things out. That's so cute. I love it. You know what, Maureen? Not today. Bye-bye. Rainbow, it's okay if you want to be here as yourself, but don't pop in under other names and do weird things. Thank you. Okay, let's do a fast travel thing. We've only used one before. This will spirit us back to cozy comforts. Time to go home. Okay. Probably back, yeah, at the shrine. I almost didn't see the goat there. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent. I can sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I have asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan on doing with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract with me. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. The goat shakes its head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. You approach the shrine and open your satchel. We have the stuffed bear. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flames in your hands, burning away until only a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into a socket on the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath. Drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, the smell of honey. We've got the dried worm. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind. The prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Cracked mirror? Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake, secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, whispers beneath the sound of festivities. And we have the hardened seed. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. Oh yeah, we've got the first 4 in there. I think just, 8 more to go? You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones. Your burdens suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleeping maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a very long day. Why don't you go get some rest? Tomorrow we shall pick up bright and early. Yes, I am quite tired. This goat has a way of making us want to go to sleep. I wonder what's next. I think this is as far as I ever played it. I don't recall doing anything else. And even the last little bit was a little fuzzy. Good morning, my swamp lily. I trust you slept well? Like the dead. You stretch out your back, making a sound like snapping twigs. That sounds about right. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense the next 4 souls on our list. You must travel east, out of the forest, and towards civilization. Ugh, I hate crowds. Oh, okay, I think I know where that is. There's a little, locked gate. And I do hate crowds. Well, it can't be helped. You must seek out these souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyard. The graveyard might at least be a reprieve from chattering townsfolk. All right, Goat, I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we have reached an understanding. Oh my goodness. I think we're actually going to wrap this one up a little bit early. I feel like this is a really good stopping point. Tom's going to be headed home probably in the next half hour or so, and I have not seen him since he left for the airport Friday morning. So, you know, I want to do up my face a little bit. Might even wear a little makeup today, go crazy. So this has just been so lovely. And we'll play this. I am planning on streaming tomorrow. As I mentioned, we are under the public safety power shutdown watch, where we might have our power turned off anytime between tomorrow and Saturday. I'm not anticipating it though. Oh, thank you, Spy Mom, so very much. And I really appreciate all of you for being here with me. I appreciate Sharky and all of the Raiders for joining us today. This is just such a lovely, like, fairy tale come to life, and it's so fun to get to play it. I try not to get too tongue-tied so you guys can enjoy the very lovely dialogue and story. So I'm going to plan on streaming this again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get another soul for our collection. See you guys. You know what? Let me see if there's anybody we can raid off to. I have not been doing that. I usually have to raid and run, but since we're ending a little early and Dutchie's still sleeping... Also, my alerts didn't go off, but thank you to new subscribers. I see we've gotten about 4 or 5 subscribers during the stream. So I appreciate that so very much. Trying to see who's playing what. You know what? April Honey raids me all of the time. She is so very lovely. She's playing some Animal Crossing, doing a 90-day challenge. So let's go ahead. Let me edit this. So those of you who want to keep the party going and chatting with your friends, customization, redirect. I'm rusty. Haven't done this in a while. She is so fun to watch decorate her Animal Crossing island. So very talented. Yeah, she's like 90-day challenge. How much can we get done? So let's do that. I haven't rated her in a while, and she's just adorable. Okay, so that should work. You can just type Moxie raid when you get there. Thank you again, you guys, so very much. And we will hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thank you. I'll see you over on April's channel.